everyone, Alex here. After our last video where I was introducing myself, today we're gonna start with the first subject of many others that we're gonna touch here on this channel. The subject of today is the meaning of life. Many people wonder for all their life what's the meaning of life is. Many people think about it all their life, and a lot of people, they don't have the answers. But I believe that in my humble opinion, I understood what the meaning of life is. In my 29 years life experience, I think I understood it. So I'm gonna tell you now my opinion about it. Of course, other people can disagree with me. Of course, other people can think differently. But that's, as I said before, is my opinion and is what I think. Basically, the meaning of life is nothing. Okay, maybe someone can think it's too easy to say something like that there is no meaning of life. But let me explain what I think. Only when you realize that the meaning of life is nothing, then in that moment you will start to live for real your life, appreciating everything and living your life at the best, at the fullest. As a human race, we have no meaning except to survive. We are very lucky to be alive and to be able to understand it. We are a casualty in the evolutionary process, and we are really lucky to be able to understand this. We are lucky to be able to think, to create, and to understand everything that we understood so far. I'm really amazed about what human race achieved in history, what human race created. And of course I'm amazed about the nature. When I walk around and I look at the nature, I'm amazed about that. But I'm even more amazed about what the human race, a casualty in the evolutionary process, created. Because it's amazing. We have such great potential. With our minds, we can achieve so much. But unfortunately, we have religions to bring us down. If you think about the ancient Rome, in the ancient Rome, we reached a level of splendor in our history that was unmatched before and after, actually. In the ancient Rome, we were wearing fine clothes. We had roads, we had medicine, we had astrophysics, astronomy, we had water pipes to bring water everywhere. We had heating in the houses. But I don't mean like just a fire. We had floor with heating. People, they were brushing their teeth, and we reached a splendor, as I said before, that was incredible. It was a time where minds, they were really appreciated. And think about it, when in the ancient Rome, people could be gay and they could pray other gods, and you won't get killed for it. But only when Christianity became the religion of the empire, then people were killed in the Colosseum just because they were praying a different god, and the empire became very weak. Only there and only then the Roman Imperium, it started to have problems. And the barbarians, they took advantage of this weakness and they took us down. And I'm not talking about Rome in this way just because I'm Italian, but it's because Rome, it was great, and nobody can deny that. And nobody can deny, if you know history, that in the moment that religion, and I mean with religion I mean Christianity, took control of the empire, It was the start of the end of the empire. If you think about the Middle Age that it came after, it was an age of darkness, ignorance. People were not even washing themselves. They had clothes of fur, and it was an age of deep, deep darkness. And it's unbelievable to think that this came after the ancient Greece and the ancient Roman Imperium. Imagine what the world could be if Rome never fell. We can only imagine that. But I think that if that could happen, at the moment the world will be a much better place, because we will be technologically much more advanced. So, as a human race, our meaning is to survive. But we won't survive forever. Because as all the scientists, they say, our solar system is, in our galaxy, is too far from every other stars. So we will never be able to reach other stars, or other life forms from other stars. They will never be able to reach us. Maybe this also is good because protected us this long. But it's also sad to think that we just gonna disappear and nobody will ever notice that we ever existed. Because for the law of physics that they govern the universe, which they apply for us, but they also apply for other maybe races out there, which they are maybe even more technologically advanced than us. But this doesn't change that the same law of physics that they apply for us, they apply for them. So they will never be able to come here, we will never be able to go there, and so we will just disappear, and no one will ever notice that we existed. So it's so stupid, people that fighting about who's got the best invisible friend, when there is so much more to give meaning to this life. So knowing all this is frightening. It's frightening to understand that there is no meaning in life. It's frightening to understand that one day we're just gonna disappear. It's sad. But all this, it makes you appreciate every little things even more. Because we only get one life, so we have to make the most of it. We should live happy and how we want, and not how society tells us that we have to live. Because society tells us to live like go to school, find a job, find a partner, have kids, and that's it. I remember that when I was in the school, we touched this subject with my teacher and about life. And I remember that he told to the class, life is nothing more than born, grow up, and die. And I was like kind of shocked. And I was like, it can't be. There should be something more than this. And I remember that my teacher, he told me, life is what you make it. Because life is just this. Life is born, growing up, and die. Unfortunately, it's only this. So life is what you make it. There is no meaning in life, but the meaning in our life is what we make it. We have to try to make something good of the time we have, and to find happiness in everyday things. I like to say, I said this a long time ago, but I like to share this with you. I like to say that we are dots lost in the infinity of time. Because everything is time in the universe. And time is everything for us. So we have to try to do the best we can with the time we got. And there is no constant happiness in life, like there is no constant sadness. I can't believe people that say to me, I'm constantly happy or I'm constantly sad. It's not possible. Because life is what it is. We just adjust ourselves for what happened in our life. And then there are happy moments and sad moments. Happy moment or sad moments. There are some people that are maybe lucky to have more happy moments and some people that are not so lucky to have more sad moments. But that's life. And we have to learn from every experience, good or bad. And if it's bad, there is much more to learn. So to sum up all what I just said, there is no meaning in life. As a human race, our meaning is just to survive. But we won't survive forever. So we have just to try our best with the time we got. We have great potential, but religion brings us down all the time. Only when we will get rid of religions, we will really achieve again an age of splendor. That's why I call the page and the channel the Atheism era, because just when you will delete God from your mind, you can achieve greatness again. We could be, as I said before, so more advanced if it was not for religion. And we should appreciate everything. We are so lucky to be alive, we are so lucky to be the way we are. Because one day everything will disappear. When you walk out in the street and you see a tree, a mountain, a river, a lake, the sea, it's beautiful, but one day it's gonna disappear. One day it's just gonna be gone. And so appreciate everything. Enjoy your life. And try to be the best human you can. That's very important. If more people will think this, we will live in a better world. We should appreciate how lucky we are to be alive, to be maybe healthy, and to live in such an amazing world. We try all the time to think and to reach other places in the universe. And we don't understand how lucky are we to live in a world that has everything we need and that we are destroying. We are like a cancer of this planet. The human race is like a cancer because we are destroying this planet. But we could live together with this planet and really have great lives and great future. So basically, what I'm saying that the meaning of life, unfortunately, is nothing, but the meaning for each one of us, for our own lives, is to be happy and is to make the best of the time we got. Thank you so much for watching and keep checking the channel because more videos they're gonna follow. Thank you so much. Make money, make